Hello, everyone, and welcome to Full-On in Five for today's news on Tuesday, the 4th of August. I'm Ash from Full-On. It's been a busy 24 hours for Fulham after we reported yesterday, obviously. No big secret about the two players due in from Madrid. It does look like that Gonzalo Garcia and Cesar Palacios are both now signed 5-year contracts with the club, as announced last night by Fulham. Great two signings, I believe, from Fulham here. A combined fee of about 40 million for both of them. Madrid do have a 30% sell on, matching rights for both, but in the long run, could be two very important deals for Fulham. Garcia is a player that I'm very excited to see how he can adapt to the Premier League. In the 2 or 3 games I saw him play for Madrid last year, I was very impressed with him. But we are obviously in need of some more players, so we shall see. Elsewhere on the transfer front, it's actually a little bit quiet from Fulham. It almost seems like if you don't play for Real Madrid, you're not being linked to play for us. So we'll have to keep our eyes open over the next couple of days to see what we have going there. Some more news coming out of the club. Obviously today, the Chelsea home tickets for people with purchase history became available, and also the women's opening game of the season against Portsmouth tickets went on sale today as well. If you're looking to go see the women play some this season, especially now they've stepped up another level, I would do that if I was you, because they play an expansive and lovely style of football to watch. It's going to be a difficult season for them this year. They've moved up another level. But, with Steve J and that team and the signings they've made as well, you can't help but feel that they will take that league well. Going back to the men's team, obviously the fallout from the away shirt becoming available yesterday, we did mention it in yesterday's 5 minute show. It seems to be going down exceptionally well. It's a beautiful kit. I love it. I did make that very clear yesterday, and from most of the interactions we had with people on the video that we released yesterday, seems to be quite well loved by everyone too. Elsewhere in Fulham news, there's not really loads going on. We know that there's a couple of players linked out, which we mentioned about. Nothing new coming in at the moment. It just looks like we are preparing for the next couple of preseason games, and we'll go from there. On the academy point of view, the EFL trophy dates have obviously been confirmed for the club. We play Leicester on September 22nd, Walsall on Tuesday the 13th, and Stevenage on Tuesday the 10th. An interesting challenge this for the young Fulham lads. A lot of them have been sort of training in and with around the first team this pre-season, and it'd be nice to see them pushing on a little bit better. This trophy is great for giving them exposure playing against men's football, but it would be nice to see if maybe we can push a little bit further than we have done in recent years in this competition. The only other real transfer news to come out about the club over the last 24 hours is that Fulham had turned down a 50 million euro bid for Kevin from Roma. It is a move that wouldn't make any sense for Fulham, point blank, trying to sell one of our players that actually could make a difference when playing games this year. We didn't really see a lot of him last season because of injury, and he cost us 40 million euros in the first place. So it's one of those ones that maybe Fulham might hold on to him for a couple more years to see what we can get out of him. But I don't want to see Fulham selling exciting young players like we have here in Kevin, because it makes no financial sense to sell him this early on when he's got a lot of potential and his ceiling seems to be quite high. That's it for today's Full-On in 5. Not really much to talk about. Please do interact with us. If you haven't done so already, come and follow the channel on YouTube at Full On. Come and follow us here on TikTok on Full On Fulham, and follow us on X or Twitter at Full On Fulham. And join in the conversation, join in with the chat. And if you want to, please do feel free to jump on, coming to join the team. As we mentioned yesterday, we are looking for people to start working both in front of the camera and behind the camera. If you have some show ideas, something you want to do, or you want to get involved in our graphics, we need people to make thumbnails on YouTube. We need people to edit videos. We even need people to make the backgrounds that we use on videos like this. Then feel free to contact us on X, send us a DM, because the more people we can get in, the better. Not really much more to say other than come on, you whites.